Hey guys, welcome to Dungeon Damsels!
Yeah!
Oh!
Yeah!
We returned after a long break for ourselves, but not for you guys. So we're gonna briefly step to the side and we're gonna talk about Sirena Mesa, who is our new player. And Nicole has left us because of scheduling issues. And now we have Sirena, who is also an artist, and we feature them a lot. So we're going to talk about Sirena's cool art, and here's her Instagram. She's known as Slothy Claus.
So art.
Art.
So wow.
Such wow. This is Ollie. This is an owl friend that will show up eventually. And she has an Etsy where you can get fine corgi butt stickers. And
Only the finest corgi butt stickers.
Yeah, I like the fat evolution.
They're so bean.
And then coming soon shall be the D&D cat stickers.
D-cats, they're super cute. Oh, I want a paladin one.
Oh, here we go. She has like a cool D&D cat collection. I want to show your cat. I like it. It's cute.
It's cute.
Okay, and that's what we're covering today. We'll go straight into the session now.
Oh golly. Oh jeez.
Oh gosh,
Okay,
oh man, oh geez.
Everyone need to get into character. We all need to be depressed and sad again.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I'm excited and unexcited. I'm excited because I love D&D. I'm unexcited because Ellie is sad. She's blue, babudi abudai. Dabudi dabudai.
Dabadai, yes.
I've always wanted to be on the run from the law. I'm excited. What, nothing. I don't think that's what's happening.
Our music is by Scott Buckley. Are we ready to enter into
the sad world again?
Yes. So you guys escaped from Toril and buried a friend. And after exchanging a few words on her behalf and having a small ceremony, you guys pushed on for fear of being caught by the war matron. You have very much incurred her wrath. And after getting some space between you and Toril, you guys set up camp with the Arcane Boys for the night. You rise from your trance and sleep to feel slightly better, but not much. The weight of burying a friend has added a high dose of reality into the dangers of this world and the wrath of the people in it. Was mercy the best course? Or would it have mattered in the end? You're not sure. But you do know the longer you stay, the closer the war matron could be. So all three of you are up.
Luna would have actually that night tried to contact her mother again.
Sure. Roll wisdom.
Okay. Just wisdom, or?
Yeah, it's just
okay.
Because it's a homebrew mechanic.
Okay. 12.
You concentrate, and you're trying to slip into that space so that the druids share, and it's not connecting. Either it's from your powers waning or from the emotional impact of what happened. You're just not able to make contact. So it's now morning. You guys
with a U.
Darius is poring over the maps he has with compass in hand. Canaris is knee-deep in the river and appears to be catching fish with his bare hands. Narte has a small cooking fire and is already prepping fish. Behind you are these large double doors. You stopped in front of them last time. They're reminiscent of the Father's Forge, which was the big forge where the the funeral took place. So they're just these really big, giant doors that are like 50 feet tall. They're huge. They're reminiscent of the Father's Forge deep within the volcanic belly of the mountain, and before you is the river that goes south. You guys came from the north, and if you want to keep going forward, you need to go south. From the looks of it, your choices are going through the giant doors to see what's on the other side, going down the river, or backtracking. Now, all of you make perception checks.
$14.
15? Okay. Also,
I
make
perceive nothing.
I got
Nothing.
Oh, can we turn up the audio on them?
I can turn up the audio on Kristen.
What about your just your speaker?
I
Oh, yeah.
will go ahead and speak so you know what I sound like. Do 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 do.
Testing.
I got a special
1, 2,
number.
3.
A very special number.
Alright, so Luna got 15,
14.
14. Keyanthi,
Yeah.
what'd you get?
Natural 1, so I don't think it
We're
matters.
number 1. We're number 1.
Elsie, what'd you get?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
That's where my numbers went.
Now I need all of you to make con save.
Ooh,
Oh.
By standing around, I love it.
Ooh.
Ah, okay, there's a better number.
Ooh, 17.
Okay,
Oh.
not bad.
5, 10.
I got a 15.
Okay, 15, 17. What did you get, Keyanthi?
5, 10, 15.
Okay, yeah, you guys are all fine. Ellie,
Mhm.
you notice faint trails of blood. It's hard.
I wonder
to
if we should follow that.
It's hard to see because it's blue against the ground,
Ugh.
but it comes from the river, opposite from where you came from, and leads towards the large doors. Do you
Oh.
invest?
Yeah, I'll investigate it. I'll actually bring sorry, it's been a while. It's Farius, right? He's the
Who's the smart
You
one?
trying to remember who your boy toy is?
all right.
Who's the smart one?
You forgot who your boy toy is?
That's Canaris.
Mine is Canaris. Come on.
Okay, you do. Okay, good.
Do you
Listen,
remember who
there-
the boy is?
Yes.
I don't. I barely remember my own name half the time. Anyway, forget it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of slowly saunter up to Farius and be like, do you know of blue blood? I see it by the river. I don't know of really anyone of blue blood. Or can I make some sort of intellect check to see if
Would that be nature?
Yeah, we
nature
could.
check?
Yeah, do like a nature check. It's not gonna be very high. It's
Nature.
I haven't.
It's 16.
Drow blood is blue.
Oh, actually,
He looks up and gives you this eyebrow raise, we just battled a bunch of drow.
oh, yeah. I guess I kind of put that out of my memory. Yeah. So yeah, I saw blue blood by the river. I mean, it could be someone tracking us, or it could be someone in danger. What do you think?
Where is it?
I point in the direction and I walk him towards it.
I had to update all of their stats because they leveled up.
Oh, look at that. The NPCs opened up. They come so far. One day
They
you
grow so
adopt them
fast.
from a luxury cruise. The next day, they level up with you.
Become
Pretty
bigger,
much
stronger
convicts
boys.
escaping a city.
Yeah, so
They grow up so fast.
You to the trail of blood, kneels down and examines it. You see him trace his finger on the top of the blood and I'm like rub his fingers together. See what his investigation gets him. Cool. He. Oh, that's weird. Okay. It's a couple days old. And they came from the river. 2 points to the south. So I don't think they came from behind us. Because they came from in front of us. Well, personally, I'm not interested in investigating this. But if you insist, you should take Penny. And he like points over. He's like he takes you over like to where the blood trail ends at the doors.
Me and Luna could take a more subtle approach. We have our druid magic, so
he just gestures, makes it after you gesture, and then goes back to what he was doing.
I go and find Luna.
Okay.
She's probably sitting there with like some food that was prepared and just not eating it.
Yeah. And you see Ellie slowly walk up, and what a lot of you guys already noticed is that she still has blue complexion, white kind of snow kind of drifting hair, and very much not really looking a lot of people like in the eye. She approaches Luna and she goes, "So, I mean, Hey, Luna."
Oh, hey. She looks a little bit surprised to see you. She's a little bit antsy, kind of fiddling with like whatever utensil she has.
We found some drow blood by the river. I was thinking maybe you and me can investigate it.
Oh, yeah.
We
Sure.
have our animal forms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He looks up and says, "Do you want any backup, or well, I guess I'm here if you need me."
Should we do rats or dogs so that we can sniff them out?
Would dogs be in a cave? I don't know what animals that would be in a cave besides rats.
Yeah. And bats, but I don't know how to fly. Do you know how to fly?
No.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, let's go.
Okay. And we go.
So you
Don't tell Keyanthi where we're going, apparently.
Do I?
you guys go towards the doors.
We pass by Keyanthi and we're like, we're investigating blood. We'll be black.
Hear screams. Run.
Okay, so that worries Keyanthi. She gets to her feet and kind of just like silently walks behind you, like, what? Because she didn't notice anything. She had a nat 1, so she doesn't do nothing. But she's like, like the intense stare, like, sorry, what? Where did you find this blood?
We found a trail by the river. I think it's worth investigating.
I agree. Let's go.
So you notice the big trail of blood, and it goes towards the giant doors. It's creaked open just a little bit, enough for someone to slip through. You notice that it looks like the blue blood has smeared on the edge of the door, like where someone would grab it, and then the trail leads on further in.
All right, I'm going to...
Rat time?
What was that?
Rat time?
Yeah. We can't hear you at all, Kristen. Unless you.
I was whispering because I didn't want to bother you guys, but I wanted to talk about rat time. Because yeah, rat time. Because I didn't want to bother you guys.
It's rat time.
If you want, Keyanthi, I can teach you how to turn into a rat at some point when we're free.
She like visibly tenses at the suggestion.
Or any other.
Says,
Whoa.
I think I need to get used to who I am right now, but go ahead and figure out what's going on there. I'm getting worried.
Okay, let's go. And she turns into a rat.
Yeah. Puff of powdered snow, and then from the snow comes out a little rat. White rat.
Oh, little paws, little blue toes. This is cute.
And I love this and hate this. Ellie feels so depressed.
But she's blue dubba dee dubba die.
We're gonna find more blue dubba dee dubba die.
Surprisingly, she'll blend in finally.
Yeah.
Yes, she'll blend in.
It's further in.
Sad Ellie is an incognito drow.
Keyanthi is walking in behind them, probably way behind the rats themselves because
Inside,
it's not as fast as
beyond
them.
these doors, it's darker than the outside of where you were in the cave.
Yeah. I imagine that like we're kind of like scouting ahead. And
Three.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I imagine we're just like kind of doing little rat hops.
Rat hops.
You're using your rat hop.
Yeah.
So
I don't use my human hands and put it on her rat shoulder. Come on.
okay, so you're following
the whole body.
Trail of blood, and in the distance, you guys can see a limp body.
Let's go sniff it.
Yeah, I sniff it too.
When you approach it, she's appears to be unconscious and bloody, garbed in a fine suit of armor, adorned with amber gems, and a beautiful long sword has clattered to the ground near her head. A cord of white hair and a long braid is draped across her cleft frame. You sniff her. She's alive, but cold.
I turn to Luna and I'm like, what should we do? Should we...
We can heal her. That could help.
Okay.
Would you like me to do that?
Yeah, I can heal her and you can keep watch.
Okay. I still keep watch.
And I cast... Yeah, I mean, she's looking really rough, so Cure Wounds, second level.
What?
See how loved you are?
You don't even know your name yet.
Oh.
Oh, that's happy. Oh, that's happy.
When you roll 2d8s, but you only get a 3 total.
Oh.
At least you got your modifier?
No,
My modifier.
Yes. So, you know what? You get 7 hit points.
7 hit points. Better than
dead.
Better than dead.
Hey, it's better than negative con. Perfect.
Yeah,
Need some of them good berries. Where they at? Bring them good berries back.
Basically, like I put my hands on her, and like very much like Avatar, like the Last Airbender, like the snow coalesces around my hands and then just like kind of turns into water, and then just like kind of surrounds the wound.
Yeah. So there's this flash of white light as you're using winter magic at this point, and
I'm so sad.
she there's a moment where she breathes in deeply, and then her eyes flutter open. Sirena, take the stage.
Not quite sure where I am. So Ciara, when she opens her eyes, is a little bit dazed, as you can imagine. Last thing she remembers is being injured and then hobbling and, expecting to be collected by Drea tract. So, she blinks, and as she sort of moves, realizes it still hurts to move, and looks at a mouse.
I think we have it's Ellie's like a real person right here, I think.
Oh, Ellie turned into a person, or is she a mouse?
Yeah, Ellie's a person again.
She's a snow person.
So
She's still a mouse?
a snow person, and a monk.
Okay.
It's like
Walk into a bar and the bartender.
like a terrible.
A mouse, a snow person, and a gloved elf walk into a train.
Walk into a bar.
This is a setup for a good D&D joke. Gotta find out the punchline sometime. When she looks at snow person Ellie, just looks at her and, you're a interesting looking drow, aren't you? Because blue and white, yeah, somewhere in the neighborhood. Just
Close enough for now. Whatever.
Thanks. And I'm just like kind of holding my like staff like close to me, and like I'm just like not making like eye contact. And I'm like, are you here to kill us?
do not think I'm in a position to even try that. So I'd say no.
Okay. Keyanthi wants to go up to our little collapsed friend. Like, well, sorry for asking this. We've just been through a tough spot, but it looks like you've been through worse. Are you okay? What happened?
Ciara moves to like rest on her elbow a little bit and get a good look at the guests.
Luna turns back right then.
Just
Oh, good.
takes a moment, takes that in. Well, I can imagine you're having a hard time. Where am I? Just wondering where she wandered off to.
Well, you're on the outskirts of Toril, deep underground.
Didn't happen to see a patrol on your way here, did you?
We're trying to avoid those, frankly.
You guys are on the Abyssal Road, which,
Right.
Ciara, you'd recognize that.
Yeah.
You would know that as like an old back road that no one takes anymore.
It's like Hicks Road.
I just found a little place
There's
in
albino
my
cannibals
bleary
down here.
injuredness, and I was like, I think I'm not in prison. Sounds good. Well then,
Yeah.
if you're trying to avoid them, I suppose we're trying to avoid the same people.
Well, I'm sorry. Can I get your name at least?
Ciara.
Kara?
Ciara.
Kiara. Kiara. Kiara.
She laughs at that, but then like it hurts. So she's like, it's a thumbs up. Like, yeah, close enough. It
Hey,
works.
take it easy. It's okay. Can I, like, do you mind if I take a look at it?
Suit yourself.
Alright. Can I, like, try to figure out exactly what's going on to see if I can, like, safely heal her as is? Or if, like, there's something that...
Make a medicine check.
Alright. I'll give her self-guidance on that.
Give herself guidance. Like, all right, let's get
19.
into this.
Okay.
Let's
so
heal her.
You're looking at her, and you see these like a lot of small indents on her armor. So like, and they're in a nice little row. So you're thinking, ooh, she got chomped by something. Her armor took the brunt of it. She then probably got like a puncture wound from the metal being pushed the wrong way into her skin, and then started basically bleeding. And then she was able to make it here somehow through like sheer force of will. as far as you can determine. And yeah.
All right. I think before we can get you fully healed, we're gonna have to get your armor off.
Just
the metal. This part that has like where there's indents, those are sticking into your skin.
She has a moment where she's slightly dubious, but very hesitantly. Fair enough. Because she.
To be frank, if we wanted you dead, we could have like just chopped off your head while you were unconscious. So
very fair, very fair. Wouldn't.
Keyanthi is just kind of shocked that that's comforting, so she's just gonna keep her mouth shut though.
And so she unlatches where there's a belt, which seems to be holding the hilt of her sword, and then on the other side there is another belt. And once she pulls that free, the side panels of her armor are easier lifted away, and she does so tenderly because it hurts, but thumbs up.
Yeah. So do any of us have any sort of healing kit? If not, I'll just do healing word.
I mean, I can cast another Cure Wounds.
I think I can.
Keyanthi can punch her if that would help.
I'll do a couple. I'll cast healing wounds twice on her, or healing word.
Yes, it is.
Wow, I also rolled 3 worth of health, but 3 plus 8, you get 11 HP back.
Heck yes. 7 plus 11 equals snack time.
Yum. Let's go.
Ciara, you have a point of exhaustion because they brought you back from the brink of death.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, do you have enemies in Toril? Were you fleeing?
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, it's a fair assessment. Thinking of changing my surroundings. Gonna see the world, just without most people knowing.
Do you have a destination in mind of somewhere you need to be?
I know I'm looking. I just don't know where I'm looking. So, your guess is as good as mine. Just anywhere not here.
May I ask what happened? And what made you want to come out here?
Oh, I just thought I'd see new sights, new sounds.
So,
I like the sound. I've always wanted to have a dog.
I have plenty of dogs at home.
Just be jovial. It's like, oh, you know me. Just I want to see new sights, new sounds. I want to have a dog. Maybe a parch. Know what a parch looks like. Top side.
So at that point, you hear like the little clicky clack of dog feet on the floor, and it's big fluffy Akita comes through the door and trots over and then like abruptly stops and looks at Ciara and then looks at everyone else around.
No, Kenny, it's okay.
It's okay.
What color is the dog?
He's white.
He's white.
He's white.
So her ears just go up, like. Well, that's some fast-acting action there.
This is our dog part elf.
His ears flatten, and then you see him. This dog kind of. It looks like a snowdrift as he kind of turns into the magic that he has turns into a snowdrift, and then he becomes a full-bodied male elf. You would recognize him as an arcane elf. His long black hair, looks kind of Japanese, and his blue eyes. And he says, Farius isn't gonna like this.
Does Farius like anything though? I wouldn't say anything, but
I mean, he's just like, I
kind of take a closer look at everyone, like...
Kenny goes into, like, really deep thought and trying to answer that question.
Well, it seems like we have, like, the same enemy. I mean, hi, I'm Ellie, as I, like, put my hand out kind of sheepishly.
My manners. Right. Ciara and Ellie, and your friends are...
I'm Luna. I'm the daughter of my friend Bridget. I don't know if you know who that is, but...
She can roll a history check if she wants to.
My name is Keyanthi. Do you need help standing up?
I need my numbers. Thank you. Thank you. Kindly, husband. Thank you. To carry myself first.
And then the guy that came in says, I'm Canaris, Liba. You can see that you're not intent on hurting me, so that's a good sign. It's just like...
Well, it's good to know that the feeling is mutual amongst everyone. No assumptions, just...
Hi, this is Tiffany, your DM. Thank you for watching Dungeon Damsels. This is not the end of the session, so please stay tuned for the next part. We update on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in supporting us more, please push the subscribe button, like, or comment. We also have a Patreon, wink wink nudge nudge, and our show is in podcast form. You can find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Podbean, Spotify, and plenty of other podcast platforms. Thanks, we hope to hear from you soon.